Good snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good!
Will be a swing by Kramer, kept alive by Jalbert. Lucas with the attack off the side of the block for the kill.
Gazette, he looks to go off guard, tucks back inside to the A gap, and he gets in for the touchdown.
Harrington, angle, off a touch, diving, Dunbar, holy cats, wow!
Starcevic in the shotgun play action, looking for a man, has him down the field to his brother Starcevic for the touchdown. It's 31 yards. Jake.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Tuesday evening from Castleton. Tonight it's Region 1 Volleyball and Rivalry Night featuring the Central Cass Squirrels and alongside the Kindred Vikings. I'm Chase Miller. Welcome to our pregame show here this evening. We'll start with the visiting Vikings on the scoreboard here tonight. The Vikings 18-13 on the season, 6-2 in Region 1 play. Head coach by Adam Schaefer out here this evening will be Kennedy Bacco with an injury. So the Vikings will have to switch up their starting rotation and line up a little bit here throughout the season. The Vikings 2-2 in their last four, losing to Oak Grove and Mayport CG, but beating Weimar, Lidgewood, and Lisbon. After tonight here for the Vikings, they'll be back in action again on Friday night down in Hankinson, then hosting the Grovers on Monday night on yourliveevent.com to close out the regular season for the Vikings. While for the Central Cass Squirrels, a mark of 22 wins and 9 losses on the season, 6-3 in Region 1 play. Head coach by Dana Stansberry. The Squirrels snapped a 3-game losing streak against South Prairie Max, Grafton, and Oak Grove with a sweep at Tri-State. After tonight for the Central Cass Squirrels, back in action again, going up against the Mayport CG Patriots on Thursday, then hosting Richland on Monday to end the Region 1 regular season before traveling to Thompson on Thursday next week. And that'll be the end of the regular season, and end of regional play will be on Monday for the Squirrels. Still to come, we'll take a look at the latest Region 1 standings, your out-of-town scoreboard, and as well, get you ready for the starting lineups and the opening serve. We'll take a quick break, and before we hear from the coaches, we'll take a look at the latest Region 1 standings next year tonight from Castleton. It's the Squirrels and the Vikings for Region 1 Volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
From local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com, local voices from local radio.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As we continue on our pregame show here tonight on yourliveevent.com, it's the Central Cass Squirrels and the Kindred Vikings again. Taking a look at the Region 1 standings entering play in your out-of-town scoreboard this evening. Also on yourliveevent.com when it comes just to Region 1 volleyball matches. Tri-State at Sargent County. You also have Northern Cass visiting Lisbon, and Maple River in downtown Fargo tonight going up against the Grovers. Also this evening, Weimar Lidgewood at Hankinson, and then Enderlin at Richland. All 12 Region 1 teams in action here on this Tuesday night. Oak Grove is undefeated in Region 1 play with a match with Maple River and Kindred left. They're sitting at 9-0. From there, Northern Cass sits at 6-2. Then Kindred currently tied with them at 6-2 as well. Oak Grove with a win tonight officially clinches the number 1 seed in the regular season outright championship as well in Region 1 play. From there, currently tied In fourth is Central Cass and Maple River at 6-3. Maple River owns the game in hand over the Central Cass Squirrels. From there, you have the Waimea-Lidgewood Warbirds currently 6th, followed by Sargent County 7th. The Warbirds at 5-4. Sargent County is 4-5, currently tied with Richland at 4-5. But again, Sargent County owns the head-to-head tiebreaker there. From that standpoint, Enderlin following that, currently in 9th with Hankinson 10th. Lisbon 11th, and Tri-State is currently 12th. Oak Grove holds their own destiny to be the 1 seed. Northern Cass controls their own destiny to be the 2. And it's the same thing as well for the Kindred Vikings. They control their own destiny for the 3. Central Cass and Maple River will need a little bit of help. For example, if Central Cass wins tonight and Maple River loses, then Central Cass will control their own destiny going forward here to try to be a top 3 seed in the Region 1 standings. It's the same for Maple River here this evening. If they pick up a win, Kindred loses, then all of a sudden Maple River has an inside track at that top 4 seed as well. But we'll get to all of that once we know the finals here this evening. When we come back, we'll get to our coaches conversation. We'll be joined by Autumn Schaefer, and then we'll be joined by Dana Stansberry here ahead of the starting lineups and the opening serve tonight from Castleton. It's Region 1 Volleyball on your liveevent.com.
RDK, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag.
RDK 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 is now Agassi Precision Ag. You heard that right. RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag. Same location, employees, and customer service you deserve. Visit us at planterdoc.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. As we continue here on our pregame show here tonight from Castleton between the Kindred Vikings and Central Cass Squirrels on rivalry night. Joining us here from Kindred is the head coach. That is Autumn Schaefer here. And Autumn, for your team, seen some good competition as of late with the Mayport CG Patriots, Fargo, Oak Grove, able to go and defeat the Waimea-Lidgewood Warbirds in Lisbon as well. Handful of matches left in the regular season. So the biggest thing on a rivalry night is what as you get ready for Central Cass here, Autumn?
They need to have a positive attitude, and they need to limit their errors. Those are the biggest thing we've been focusing on in practice. And, you know, just having them understand that everyone can be a leader, and leadership can come in different ways and forms, and just to empower one another out on the court.
I know injuries are always part of any particular season. With Kennedy Bacco not playing tonight, who's the next player up, so to speak, in the system and the role, and how does that impact the team, or how does that kind of just go with the next man up mentality, so to speak?
Yeah, I think that's really up to them. You know, we'll be putting some other people in that rotation, but it's really up to them as far as who's going to stand up and stick out and become a leader and kind of fill those shoes. Of course, she's still coming along with us. She's still out here on the bench with us, so she still has to maintain that uplifting, positive attitude, she still has a job and a role to do. And so to really just take those girls and kind of coach them in and help them learn all the things they need to learn for the match.
What have you seen from Mallory Keller's play defensively, both from where she's been able to do JV-wise, but also varsity-wise, and just gain a ton of experience, at that back row spot?
Yeah, just like you said, she's gaining so much experience, being able to see her kind of rock and roll in the back row for JV and playing middle back, and then kind of be flexible and going with the punches and being left back for varsity. She gets to really see the different types of pace and speed and kind of get to fill her in on what that looks like for her going forward if she wants to continue on and everything like that. And she's been a real motivator in the back row. She's a go-getter. She has crazy mental toughness, and so she just really keeps everybody at that high standard and, keeps that pep in their step on the court.
Final thing for me, Autumn, does this kind of have the feeling as close to a postseason match as it could without it being win and you advance, lose, and you go home, knowing where the Region 1 standings are, what a win could do compared to a loss kind of coming into a match like this?
Yeah, it absolutely does. But, at the end of the day, all I can ask for is that these girls just lay their hearts on that court. They put everything on the line. They have no regrets when they walk away from the court or walk away from the season. So all I can ask for them is just lay everything out, try their hardest, do everything they possibly could, and we're happy with that. We're good with that.
Autumn, thank you so much for your time and best of luck here tonight.
Thank you.
And again, Coach Schaefer with us here from the Kindred Vikings. We'll continue on our pregame show after this. Or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
If you're ready to save time, aggravation, and money, the team at Weber Insurance is here and ready to make the process as painless as possible. Weber Insurance makes sure you find the best insurance because their agency is 100% independent. They have the freedom to shop the marketplace and find the best possible combination of cost and coverage. Talk with Dan, Leslie, or Carol to get a quote started today, or go online to weberinsurance.net. Call, click, text, or stop in at Weber Insurance, locally owned in Castleton.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
As we continue on our pregame show here today from Castleton, it's the Central Cass Squirrels and the Kindred Vikings here in a late-season Region 1 contest. Joining us here, the head coach of Central Cass, that's Dana Stansberry here. And Dana, just taking a look at what you guys were able to do, some quality competition recently with South Prairie, Maxcraft, and Oak Grove. Then he went down to Tri-State and earned a sweep. So I guess, what have you kind of seen from your team here in the last week or so of this season here, Dana?
You know, the biggest thing right now is we're healthy, and that's a good thing coming into this time of year. We took about a week there where Izzy was out, Whitney was out, and that hurt. So making those adjustments, getting back to normal again was really nice last week. Big region win against Tri-State, and now it's go time. Kindred tonight is huge for us.
Let's talk about the Tri-State match before we talk about the Vikings. You and I were talking beforehand. Aspen Preen climbing up the leaderboard here in the career blocks record, currently number 3. Just kind of as much as she is a quality hitter, how much of a quality blocker and what does she provide as a block at the net here?
Aspen is a wall. Both Aspen and Liv Severson do a nice job in the middle. We always joke because they're spinning around in circles, which is what a middle blocker does. But she does a fantastic job of seeing the ball, chasing it down wherever it's at, and stopping it. And that's what we need her to do.
When you think of Kindred, Central Cass, Kindred, what kind of comes to mind kind of being in this rivalry here?
You know, this will be a good matchup for both teams tonight. I think we have a lot of things in common. Big kids that are coming out strong. Obviously, we've got a little bit of a rivalry going. The girls are still friends, so that's good. But I think this is going to be a determining factor in our whole region makeup. So it's a big win tonight.
Is this going to have the implications as much as it isn't you win and you advance, you lose and you go home, but you understand what the Region 1 standings could look like with a win or loss? Is this about as close as a postseason match as you possibly could get here, Dana?
Yep, 100%. You are correct, Chase. This is a difference maker in how the whole tournament is set up when we go into postseason play. I think that for us, as long as we are serving aggressively and work our net action, defense is key tonight. We've got to dig the ball, we've got to position correctly, and that's going to make the difference.
Final thing for me, Dana, just taking a look at your schedule. A lot of quality matches still left here coming up. Obviously, you got Mayport CG on Halloween. You got the Richland Colts coming up as well. And then you travel to Thompson next week on Thursday. And all those teams, obviously, a really good high value and really good high character in terms of what they can bring. So how does that help before you get to postseason volleyball, going up against really good competition?
You know, Alyssa created the schedule with Travis Lamar a couple of years ago, and they did a fantastic job. It's exactly what I want. And you know, anytime you can play a Mayport and a Thompson at the end of the season, that's what you want. We saw Thompson at the tournament in Carrington a couple of weeks ago. We didn't play our best ball, so I'm excited to see them again. And we haven't seen Mayport since the beginning of the year, so it'll be good for us.
Dana, good to see you again. Best of luck here tonight.
Thank you, Chase.
Coach Stansberry here with us from the Central Cass Girls. We'll continue here from Castleton on YourLiveEvent.com.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
Final segment here on our pregame show before we get you ready for the starting lineup here this evening. And then, of course, the first serve here between the Central Cass Squirrels and the Kindred Vikings. Chase Miller with you here on this Tuesday evening, taking a look at prior matches here between the Squirrels and the Vikings. Last year, Kindred swept in Kindred back on October the 24th. In 2022, the two squads split, with Central Cass sweeping the Vikings in the regular season. Then Kindred eventually won in 4 sets in the Region 1 semifinals down in Enderlin 2 years ago, where there was a lot of ice then the next couple of days down there during that particular week, with kind of where just everything was with Mother Nature and the weather, turning of the seasons. But as of recently, again, in the regular season, last 2 meetings, Kindred swept last year. Central Cass swept the Vikings again back in 2022. And a reminder, upcoming this weekend, we'll have both the Squirrels and the Vikings for their postseason quarterfinal round playoff dates. Coach Eric Bergat and the Vikings welcome in the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks at 1 o'clock. Jake Berkmeyer on the call for you on that one. 12:30 pregame, 1 o'clock will be the opening kick in Kindred here on yourliveevent.com, and also in Castleton a little bit later on in the afternoon. Joe Lancello and Brady Siebels will have the call of Bishop Ryan at Central Cass for head coach Tommy Butler's squad and the Squirrels. 2:30 is the pregame, and 3 o'clock will be the opening kick. So a reminder, the Vikings and the Squirrels postseason football matches will be on yourliveevent.com, and then we'll also have a 9-man football game featuring the number 1 rated Lemoore Litchfield Marion Lobos going up against South Prairie Max, the Royals, in the 1-8 matchup in the 9-man postseason. For a complete rundown and also Minnesota postseason volleyball, check that out on our website of yourliveevent.com, or simply subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll have Hawley and Wadena Dare Creek leader tonight in 8 AA semis from Moorhead. Section 8A semifinals already well underway with Dawson Peterson and Kevin Kochman. That again does it for our starting pregame show. When we come back, we'll get to our Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency starting lineups, the opening serve, and more as well. Central Cass with the win would improve to 7-3 in Region 1 play, while for a win for the Kindred Vikings, they would improve to 7-2. Back after this here in Castleton.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Get you ready for the starting lineups here this evening, featuring the Kindred Vikings and alongside the Central Cass Squirrels. We'll start with our visitors on the scoreboard here tonight. That is the Kindred Vikings. These starting lineups brought to you in part by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. From banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your requests. For more information, go online to kindredstatebank.com. As the Vikings will go like this, Taylor Sanders, a freshman at 5'11", outside hitter. Also from there, Elsa Engelbrigtson, a senior middle blocker at 5'7". Caitlin Brink, a junior defensive specialist at 5'5". You'll also have Leah Rowland, a senior libero here at 5'5" as well. From there, Mallory Keller, a 5'2" freshman. Keller again at 5'2". Kate Odegaard, a freshman outside hitter at 5'8", and Greta McKinney, a senior outside at 5'9". Sanders, Engelbrigtson, Brink, alongside with Rowland, Keller, Odegaard, and McKinney. The Vikings, head coached by Autumn Schaefer, with a mark of 18 wins and 13 losses on this season. As we turn our attention now to the Central Cass Squirrels. Squirrels in their black uniforms here tonight. They'll roll like this. Part of their starting lineups here for head coach Dana Stansberry, the Vikings head coach by Autumn Schaefer. For the Central Cass Squirrels, at a center here, a junior setter at 5'6". That is Abby Covervig. Izzy Thompson, another junior outside hitter at 5'8". Also in the lineup here is the libero and Rebecca Kegley. Becca for short, the senior libero at 5'7". You also have Whitney Mitchell, the sophomore at 5'7" here this evening. Ava Cotton, a senior outside hitter at 5'10". Aspen Preen, a junior middle blocker at 5'9". And Olivia Severson, live for short, the junior middle blocker at 5'11". Again, Covervig, Thompson, Kegley, Mitchell, Cotton, Preen, and Severson here for the Central Cass Squirrels with a mark of 22-9 on this season. Again, that does it for our starting lineups, brought to you in part by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Contact Jim and the crew out in Kindred at Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency throughout the week, or simply go to their website of kindredstatebank.com. That does it for our starting lineups. When we come back after this, it's the opening serve between the Squirrels and the Vikings for Region 1 Volleyball on your liveevent.com.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies, including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street at I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
As we get you ready for the opening serve here between the Vikings and the Squirrels, it is Region 1 Volleyball here tonight in Castleton between Central Cass and alongside the Kindred Vikings. Chase Miller with you here. Opening serve will be underway at 7:24 on a Thursday night by the Vikings here, and this one will come across with Collins McQuillan, the setter, and the Vikings will see Central Cass unable to get that one across the net. The opening point on the Bank North scoreboard goes to the visitors here this evening in Kindred. As the Vikings will be back to the service line here with Collins McQuillan yet again. McQuillan able to get this one across. Coverig with the bump. Here comes Cotton over. Rolling with a nice pass to McQuillan, set outside. This one trying to get tipped by McKenney. Unable to get over the net, and the Vikings will see the Squirrels get on the board and tie this one at 1 apiece. A large contest here for both teams trying to find themselves into the top 4 and earn a bye in the Region 1 tournament coming up next month, as the Vikings will tip this one across. Kegley is there, but can't do much with it after the tip by the Vikings with Kate Odegaard. And now it's a 2-1 lead on the way here for the Vikings. Service will be upcoming again with the aforementioned Kate Odegaard here. And not playing here this evening due to injury is Kennedy Bacco. So you'll see some different faces and maybe a different position or two in the rotation, but maybe you heard throughout the quality of the season here from the Vikings perspective in terms of getting some girls in different spots throughout the course of the years. This one will go on a play of the swing by Cotton, makes it 3-1 Vikings, as they will continue to serve with the freshman in Odegaard. Odegaard to the service line here. This one will come into the middle. Thompson with a nice pass to Covervig. Backs it on the way to Cotton down the line. This one will go out of play, and the Vikings rolling early here at 4-1. Service will continue here for Odegaard. Also see a freshman in Sanders. Mallory Keller will be another freshman in the back row here this season for the Vikings. Back right corner, Thompson is there. Coverig set middle. Here comes Preen into the back. Sanders able to keep it alive. Back set Ingle Brightson over on the third, where the Squirrels go. They'll push outside. Here comes Ava Cotton, back right corner. Vikings here will set outside. McKenney through the block and down for the kill. McKenney earns the point. It's now 5-1 here for the Vikings. Vikings up early here with some really good serves by Odegaard and kind of disrupting the flow a little bit here from the Central Cass Squirrels. Odegaard Back left corner, Kegley's there. Koverick set. Here comes the middle. Preen, back left corner. Sanders gives it right back, and Preen will see this one eventually hit over in 4, but they're going to call it 3. They will continue to volley here as the Squirrels will see this one to the outside. McKinney eventually blocked. The Vikings push it across. Kegley here will see it with Koverick set outside. Cotton, right-handed swing, and this one will go out of play. The Squirrels bench wanted that one in 4. They will not get it, and the Vikings eventually take the point here at 6-1. Service here for the Vikings. We'll continue with Odegaard into the back. Thompson, Whitney Mitchell, free ball over on the third. A chance for the Vikings to utilize it here. This one will get set into the middle, out of play with Kittleson after the set by McQuillan to make it a 6-2 contest. Service here for Ava Cotton as the Squirrels will try to get something brewing here. As Cotton hit the service line to the back left corner. The Vikings will set this one to the outside. Engelbrechtson over the double block. Kovacic coming here to the outside. Here comes Ava Cotton into the back. Leah roll in. This one goes off the rafters, and eventually a point coming here for Izzy Thompson to make it now 6-3. Thompson's going to earn the kill, and the serve will be upcoming here for the Squirrels with Ava Cotton. Cotton into the middle, rolling with the dig. Nice pass that'll go to McQuillan into the back row, and Sanders with a back row attack kill for the Vikings to make it now 7-3 as Broughton will come on for the Squirrels. Well, for the Kindred Vikings, you'll see Kittleson, the junior, at 5'8". Kittleson into the middle. Kovacic with the back set. Here's a swing. Preen gets it across, but eventually blocked by Engelbrechtson. This one will go out of play and makes it an 8-3 game now for the Vikings. Service here for Kindred. This one will go into the middle to Kovacic with the set. Cross court for Izzy Thompson for the kill. Izzy's got her second, and the Squirrels are back within 4. Win here this evening for the Vikings gets them to 7-2 in Region 1 play with matches down in Hankinson, then hosting Fargo Oak Grove remaining. Well, for the Central Cass Squirrels, a win here tonight would get them to 7-3 on the season, and that's going to be in for the ace. First ace on the Bank North scoreboard here tonight for the Central Cass Squirrels. As the Squirrels there with Aspen Preen gets her first ace of the evening. Central Cass, they will host Richland on Monday for their last Region 1 contest, and a Colts team that's getting just better by the week here this season in Region 1. Outside, here comes Thompson over the block and down for another point on the outside hitter, and the Squirrels are back within 2. 3 consecutive points rattled off by Coach Dana Stansberry's club here as the Squirrels are back within 2 on the Bank North scoreboard. Service will continue to the back right corner there by Preen. For the Vikings, free ball over by Engelbrechtson. Now where the Squirrels go. Kovacic set middle. Here this one comes. Keller, Rollins, free ball over by McQuillan. Nicely done by the Vikings. Kovacic back set. Right-handed swing by Mitchell. In. Down for the points. Whitney Mitchell earns the kill here, and the Vikings see that lead evaporate to 1. High school volleyball tonight, a busy Tuesday evening across the landscape on YourLiveEvent.com in both North Dakota and Minnesota, as that's going to be an ace. And Aspen Preen gets her second ace here. More importantly, from the Squirrels' perspective, ties this puppy up at 8 apiece. Preen heads back to the service line. Preen with the right-handed jump serve. That'll be a service error. First one of the match for either club, and the Vikings will regain the lead here at 9-8. It's either been a Kindred lead or a tie early on here in this opening set. A week from Friday, we'll get to the play-in matches, and then just under 2 weeks from now, the quarterfinals will make their way to Kindred. We'll have audio-only coverage on YourLiveEvent.com of the quarters, semis, third place, and championship in 2 weeks in Kindred. This one's set to the outside. Izzy Thompson's going to earn the point here to make it now 9 apiece. Seeds 5 through 8 will host a play-in match a week from Friday, and then seeds 9 through 12 will hit the road, and seeds 1 through 4 will earn a bye into that Monday quarterfinals as Bussey comes on to serve. It'll be a service error, number 2 here by the Squirrels in the set. And just like that, the Vikings regain the advantage with the senior libero and Roland to the service line. Rolling into the back left corner. Thompson's there. Bussey set middle. This one tipped across by Severson. For the Vikings, they will set outside. Right-handed swing for Sanders, down for the kill. Taylor Sanders with her second kill. The Vikings lead it by 2. Rolling will come on and serve yet again. Rolling back right corner. Broughton is there. Thompson able to help it out. Then a free ball over eventually on the third by the Squirrels. Vikings to the middle, and this one will be a net on the way for the Vikings with Odegaard, and there will be a point awarded to Central Cass. Service here for Thompson. Substitution as Ava Cotton returns to the front row. Caitlin Brink comes back on now here for the Vikings in the back row. Service, Keller. Helping it out is Kindred with Sanders, and a free ball over on the third pushes Thompson to the back. Bussey coming across that slide is Severson, a little power tip across. The Vikings will have a chance with Sanders. That'll go out of play, and we're knotted at 11 apiece. 4th tie here in the opening set. Both teams with both of their timeouts remaining here as the crowd continues to file in for the Squirrels and the Vikings this evening in Castleton. Thompson with the serve. Brink, nice pass. Back set on the way. Sanders over the block. Thompson with the dig. Bussey set outside. Ava Cotton right-handed swing. Dug out there by Keller. Vikings will have a chance on the tip by Sanders. It hits the post. It'll go out of play. And for the first time tonight on the Bank North scoreboard, the Central Cass Squirrels with an advantage. 12-11 here in set number 1 as we're nearing the midway point here of this Region 1 contest. Thompson to serve. Brink with the pass. The Vikings will see this one come across the net, utilizing the block to her advantage. There is Odegaard with her first kill of the night. It's now 12 apiece. Service here for the Vikings with Taylor Sanders. Sanders with the serve, back left corner. Thompson for the Central Cass Squirrels. Free ball over by Bussey. The Vikings with McQuillan, set middle. This one quickly hammered down for the point. Lila Kittleson earns the point for the first time this evening for the Vikings as they lead it by 1. 13-12, Kindred out in front as they will make their way on the rotation back to Taylor Sanders, the service line. Bussey set outside. Ava Cotton on the attack on top of the block, but eventually a net will come against the Vikings. That violation here on Kindred, and we're back to 13-0. Haven't seen a lot of long volleys by any stretch of the imagination tonight. Maybe once or twice across the net back and forth, but it have been a lot of quick points early on here in this first set. This one goes on top of the block. Kangley able to help it out, set outside. Ava Cotton, was there any touch? No touch on that swing, and the Vikings will regain the advantage here at 14-13. As Brink will check out. Coming on to play the front row will be McKenney. Service here for the Vikings with Collins McQuillan. McQuillan with the serve into the middle is Izzy Thompson. Bussey able to help it out. Then a free ball over on the third by Kagley. Where do the Vikings go? They will come to the middle, right-handed swing. Thompson able to keep it alive after the attack by Kittleson. And now Ava Cotton with a free ball, a tight one across the net. Back set, here is tip. Kagley able to help it out. Bussey with the set outside. Ava Cotton over the double block, and Roland can't get there quick enough. Cotton going to earn the point here for Central Cass as we're knotted now at 14-all. Region 1 high school volleyball here this evening. The Vikings with their 32nd match of the year, and it's the same as well here for the Central Cass Squirrels. Kovervig now on to serve, and Kovervig gets the ace. Able to split the back row, and that'll be the third ace of the night here for Central Cass as the Squirrels regain the advantage here at 1. Service will continue here for Kovervig, the junior setter at 5'6", nearing her way to 1,000 career assists on the season. This will be pushed across. McKenney pushed again for the Vikings. Kovervig set middle. This one tipped by Preen. McKenney able to help it out. Set outside, and eventually can't get that one across by Kittleson. as it's 16-14. Also a note, congratulations goes out to Aspen Pre, now third all-time in career blocks in Central Cass school history. As Kovrig comes on to serve, this would be service error number 3 for Central Cass. Now the question here in this set is who's going to make that 5-0, maybe 6-2 style run and pull out advantage here in the first set. Kovrig coming to the middle. Preen's going to be blocked. Kegley able to help it out. Central Cass the outside. Mitchell on top of the block. Central Cass will throw up a double. Vikings get it across. Kegley with the bump into the back. Izzy Thompson. This will go into the Viking bench, and it's now 16-all. Well, you expect between the Vikings and the Squirrels on a rivalry night. Early on in set number 1, first meeting of the season. Back and forth we go here in Castleton. This will be the service there for Kindred with Greta McKinney, her first. And the Squirrels regain the advantage here at 1. Also tonight on YourLiveEvent.com, you have Tri-State at Sargent County. Maple River making their way to downtown Fargo with a date with the Grovers, and Northern Cass at the Lisbon Broncos as well. For the Vikings, this one will get across on the third. Thompson with a great spot on the second, catches the defense a little off balance there, and Izzy's going to get the kill. Let's get it over the net quickly, able to do so there. 18-16, Central Cass to the service line here with Ava Cotton. Cotton with the serve, back left corner. Kindred, where will they go? Back row attack here by Sanders. Broughton, Kovrig with the bump. Kegley with the back row attack, back right. Sanders is there as Kindred pushes this one across with Kittleson. Here comes Thompson with an indentation kill. Izzy Thompson makes it now 19-16 in favor of the Central Cass Squirrels. And here was that one we were talking about, who would kind of go out and make it. Central Cass with 3 straight points as Broughton with the serve, Rowland with the pass. This one will go to the outside with McQuillan, and the attack, there's a block by Preen. Tights, free ball across by Sanders. Broughton is there. Kovacic sets this one up, coming to the outside. Thompson eventually hits it over the net. For the Vikings, we'll have McKinney, a soft little touch. Thompson, nice pass for Kovacic on the transition. Back set, Mitchell, back left corner. McQuillan is there. And then McKinney with a power push on the third. Central Cass Kovacic set outside. Izzy Thompson threw the block down for another kill. It's Izzy's world, and we're just living in it. 20-16 Squirrels, and a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. This timeout brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance in Castleton.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Tope Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Tope Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Tope Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton, or give Tope Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
Well, right on cue again, that timeout brought to you in part by Tope Insurance and Cass County Mutual here on this Tuesday night on YourLiveEvent.com. Chase Miller with you. Again, get in touch with Ryan at 701-347-4045. Again, Tope Insurance here in Castleton. So a 20-16 lead here for the Central Cass Squirrels in set number 1. So far it's been 4 consecutive points on this little rally by Broughton at the service line, rolling in the back. This one will go to a McQuillan, set outside. Engelbrigtsen on top of the block, no touch. That one will go out of play. And now it's 21-16 in favor of the Squirrels, as Broughton heads back to the service line one more time. Broughton with the running jump serve, back left corner. Kindred will see this one into the middle, hit across the net by McKinney. As this one will go now with Thompson. She misses the back left corner, and Kindred will earn a side-out opportunity. As we take a look ahead on our in-game update, brought to you in part by Goldmark Commercial. For the Vikings, they will make their way to Hankinson on Friday before hosting the Grovers on Monday for their final match of the regular season. This in-game update brought to you in part by Goldmark Commercial. For more information, go to goldmarkcommercial.com to connect with their expert team of trusted agents. The Vikings then give the serve right back on the service here. The Central Cass Squirrels 3 points away from taking set number 1. Service here by Preen. Sanders, back right corner. Preen is there. Kovervig with the set outside. Thompson on top of the block, as this one will be helped out by McQuillan. Rolling with the bump over to Sanders, and this one by Broughton. Try to help it out eventually with Preen, but they're going to call a double. So Preen's going to get called for the double after the scrappy attempt by Broughton. And that'll be 22-18, much to the chagrin of Dana Sanders and the Squirrels coaching staff here. Nicely done by Central Cass to try to get that over the net, but Kindred will see this. They're going to make sure they got the rotation in order here as Brink will come on here for Greta McKinney. 22-18 here on YourLiveEvent.com as Brink will head now to the service line, and they will make sure everything is good to roll. As Brink will come on to now serve for the Vikings, from the junior defensive specialist. Brink with the serve. This will miss the back left corner, and the Squirrels now are 2 points away. As Bussey will come to the service line. And for the Central Cass Squirrels, Bussey with the serve into the middle. The Vikings here will bump this one. Sanders on the attack. This one will go out of play. And a set point opportunity for Central Cass. Bussey to the service line. Bussey kind of a rocket across to Keller. McQuillan set outside. Sanders over the double block. Thompson's there. Bussey goes outside. Thompson into the net. A few hitting errors we've seen by Izzy so far early in set number 1. It's 24-19, and Kindred still with the pulse here in the first set. Rolling on to serve. She'll need at least 5 good serves here for the Vikings in consecutive order. Bussey, this will be tight. Eventually, Izzy Thompson can't do much with that as the block comes up by Sanders. Timed it perfectly. Vikings, little shot in the arm there. Here late in the first. Rolling, good serve to the back right. Broughton, nice pass to Bussey. Coming to the middle, tipped by Severson. Vikings got to get this one over by Sanders on the third. They do utilize the block by Severson. And Taylor now with her third kill. The Vikings back within 3. Service here for Roland. As Leah, as the officials will talk it over here on YourLiveEvent.com, gives us a chance for our in-game update to take a look ahead again for the Central Cass Squirrels. After tonight, they will be on Halloween night hosting the Patriots of Mayport CG. And that'll be on Halloween night between the Squirrels and the Patriots. Then they will host the Richland Colts on Monday on YourLiveEvent.com before traveling to Thompson for a non-region matchup with the Tommies, who just swept the Northern Cass Jaguars last night in Hunter. In-game update again brought to you in part by Goldmark Commercial. Thompson blocked, and guess who? Sanders has done it again. 24-22, and the Vikings are back within 2. Down 24-18, have trimmed that deficit to 24-22. Rolling on the serve. Broughton to Bussey, set outside. Here's a swing and a hitting error on Central Cass with Ellenson. The set point continues here for the Squirrels, but the Vikings are having none of it. As Roland with the serve, back right corner. Bussey, back set. Izzy Thompson gets it across the net. This one off the shoulder of Keller, and Brink unable to get the free ball across, and the Squirrels take set number 1. 25-23 on the Bank North scoreboard. Central Cass takes the first. Our set recap is coming up next. Brought to you in part by Farmers Union Wasleen Kramer Agency here in Castleton.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Set recap brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance, Wasleen Kramer Agency. Scott and Tyler are your local small town agents for Castleton and surrounding communities. Whether it's crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial or recreational insurance. Come visit Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton for the great rates and local service that you expect with Scott and Tyler. For the Central Cass Squirrels, Izzy Thompson with 7 kills and a handful of aces, 2 by Preen and 1 by Covervig for Central Cass with 3 service errors. Kindred Vikings led by the 3 kills of Taylor Sanders, earned a couple of blocks as well. Another block at the net by Elsa Engelbreitson. And then the Vikings with 0 aces, 2 service errors. Kindred led for the majority of the first half. There were eventually, counting them up here, 7 ties, the last one at 16 apiece. And the Central Cass Squirrels would go on and make a nice little rally. They're being tied at 16 to get up 21-16 eventually. And then hang on as the Vikings came storming back, trailing 24-18 to get it to 24-23. Squirrels take set number 1, 25-23. That again, a set recap brought to you in part by Farmers Union, Wasleen Kramer Agency in Castleton. Chase Miller with you on this Tuesday night. Covervig to the service line. As for the Vikings, they will bump this one. Brink with the back row attack into the back here for the Squirrels. Back set, Whitney Mitchell over the double block. The Vikings will come middle. Big right-handed swing down for the kill. Gittleson opens up the scoring here for the Kindred Vikings in set number 2. Good sportsmanship is a valuable trait that goes far beyond the game. For Bank North, it's achieved by helping customers achieve their financial goals. Visit banknorth.bank. That's banknorth.bank for their website. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Well, there's an ace for the Vikings, as this one will be with McQuillan. Points here for the Vikings as they lead it now 2-0. Collins with the serve into the net. Vikings with their 3rd service error here. As the Central Cass Squirrels head to the service line here in set number 2. Central Cass with Kendra Broughton. Broughton with the serve into the back left corner. Kindred will utilize this one outside as McKinney gets this one across the net. Back set on the way to Whitney Mitchell off the shoulder blade, and Mitchell earns a kill. Whitney with her 2nd, something talking with Coach Dana Stansberry on the pregame show, mentioning that, hey, the Squirrels at this time of the year starting to knock on wood if you're a Central Cass fan, get a little bit healthier, getting their full rotation and complement to players back here in 2024. This one will be over the block. Nice sprawling attempt by Broughton with the dig. Set outside Thompson for the kill. As he's got her 8th of the match, and just like that, the Squirrels now lead it 3-2. High school playoff football will be Saturday in earnest, both in Kindred and Castleton. We'll have both high school playoff games on your liveevent.com. Shiloh at Kindred at 1. Then you have Bishop Ryan at Central Cass at 3. As a tip-up coming here for the Vikings, as Kittleson went from both the right to left hand, unable to get that one across. Eventually will be a point now to make it 4-2 after the violation. Service continues by Broughton. This one off the ribbon. McQuillan will set this one to the outside. McKinney gets it over. Kovrig set outside Izzy Thompson, and this one unable to get across the block. And now it's 4-3. Kindred will come on here with Engelbrechtson onto the service line as the Vikings with Kate Odegaard head to serve. Odegaard back left corner. Broughton is there. Kovrig set to the outside as Thompson gets this one across the net. For the Vikings back set, Engelbrechtson. This will go out of play. Central Cass now with a 5-3 advantage here in set number 2 as they'll head to the service line with Aspen Preen, the 5'9" junior middle blocker. Preen with the serve into the middle. Roland is there. McQuillan, back row attempt eventually by the Vikings with Kittleson. And then we'll see the double here for Kavervig, and the point will go towards Kindred, and they'll get the side out as well. High school volleyball this evening, Region 1 play between the Vikings and the Squirrels from Castleton as the Vikings to the service line will be with Kittleson. Kavervig back set. Mitchell gets blocked eventually by Sanders. Pushed outside comes Thompson. Another block this time. Thompson trying to get it on top of the block. Eventually does with the double there with Engelbrechtson and McKinney. Izzy gets the kill. That'll be her 9th of the match. 6-4 here. Central Cass leads it by 1 as Bussey heads back to the service line. Seen Bussey and Kavervig, that 6-2 rotation here this season for Coach Dana Stansberry. Bussey on the serve. Roland is there. The Vikings will see this one tight. Sanders with the push across the net. Bussey into the back row attempt here for Broughton. Roland with a nice pass. That'll go to McQuillan. Back set McKinney over the double block. Broughton is there. Bussey with the set outside. Izzy Thompson. Nice stick in the back by Roland. McQuillan set. Here comes Sanders. And eventually the block comes down. Blocked there by Severson and Central Cass. Makes it a 7-4 lead here for the Squirrels as Bussey continues to serve. Bussey on the serve, back right corner. Vikings will see this one set outside, pushed across, and no touch. That'll go out of play, and the Squirrels now doubling up the Kindred Vikings here 8-4 in set number 2. You win this match, it doesn't necessarily guarantee you, barring the other outcomes tonight, of a top 4 seed, but it goes a very long way to trying to earn a bye into that Region 1 quarterfinals. Back set on the way. This will eventually be a kill, and the Squirrels will take it with Ellenson. Central Cass up by 5 here tonight, and the serve will be upcoming with Bussey. Bussey with the serve into the middle. Roland is there. This one bumped to the outside. Sanders trying to get it across, unable to do so. Now it's at 10-4. Vikings with 2 timeouts. Squirrels with 2 timeouts early here in set number 2. Tied at 2, and since then it's been all Central Cass. Vikings took the first 2 points, and since it's been a 10-2 run for the Squirrels. Bussey with the bump. Here comes Thompson, right-handed swing. There is Keller with the dig. Sanders up and over on the third on a little roll shot. Bussey back set. Here comes Ellenson into the net, and a side out for the Vikings. As Brink will head and come on and head to the service line here for Kindred. Coming up, we'll take a look at some of the other matches going on across the state tonight. Also, Minnesota Section 8A volleyball semifinals. Ada Borup West wins in 5 over Badger Greenbush Middle River. So the Cougars heading to the Section 8A championship against either Fertile Beltrami or Kitson County Central. As here's a kill on the way for Severson, and you have the assist by Bussey as they lead it now 11-5. And we'll add a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. Timeout here for the Vikings on the Bank North scoreboard in set number 2.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of. where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Timeout on the floor, brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual. Contact Lindsey Johnson, Carmen, and the gang at Cass County Mutual in Castleton and find a local agent near you. Visit CassCountyMutual.com. They're a local company providing local service to all their policyholders, providing insurance products all of southeastern North Dakota. That's Cass County Mutual. 11-5 in favor of the Central Cass Squirrels as we take a live look in with some other matches going on across the region here tonight. Set number 2, Maple River and Oak Grove tied at 23 apiece. Set number 1 went to the Grovers. Maple River trying to even things up in set number 2 in downtown Fargo. Free ball across, and eventually they'll get the point here with Taylor Sanders. That'll be her 4th kill, and the point will be awarded here to the Vikings. Kindred to the service line here, as that'll be with Leah Rowland. Maple River can defeat Oak Grove tonight. That throws a wrench into whoever wins this particular match. Central Cass and Viking fans kind of in favor of the Grovers here to give the Raiders another loss as Ava Cotton's attack goes out of play. Coming into this evening, you had Northern Cass and Kindred at 6-2. Tied for 2nd, tied for 4th, Central Cass and Maple River at 6-3, and Weimar-Lidgerwood behind them at 5-4. It's tight from 2 all the way down again to about that number 6 spot here in the region. Kegley with the bump. Here comes Ellenson rolling with the dig. The Vikings will come middle, pushed across eventually there by Odegaard, and then Thompson gets it across on the second. Vikings set outside, Sanders on top of the block, and then Bussey and Cotton just unable to communicate who is going to get the second swing at it. As now back-to-back points, and the Kindred Vikings are back within 3 here on the Bank North scoreboard. Rowland with the serve, as this will nearly be an ace. Great up there by Kegley, tipped across by Cotton. Brink with the sprawn attempt on the dig. Rowland back row attack. This one will go out of play, and the Squirrels regain the advantage here at 12-8. Service here for Central Cass with Kegley. Kegley with the serve, back right corner. Keller is there. Rolling, and then a free ball over on the third by McQuillan. Bussey with the bump. This one will come middle. Aspen Preen on top of the ribbon. Keller with the dig. Set outside for the Vikings with Sanders. Cross court down for the kill. Taylor with her 5th kill of the match, and the Vikings are back within 3. See if the trend continues via the sweep here as the Squirrels swept Kindred in 2022 in the regular season. Kindred then swept the Central Cass Squirrels on October the 24th of last year in the regular season. As Bussey, Tights, Preen, this one, they get it across the net. And this will hit the post off the left hand there by Odegaard, and it's now a 13-9 contest. So 13-9 for Central Cass since the Squirrels took that 8-4 advantage. They've been up consistently anywhere from 3 to 5 points here since that 8-4 run. Kovervig with the serve. Brink to McQuillan. Outside for the Vikings over on the double. There with Odegaard after that double block. Preen tips it across. Rolling with the bump into the back row. Sanders on the attack. Kegley. Kovervig set outside. Cotton down the line. Great attempt by Roland, but then eventually will have a double for the Vikings with Kittleson, and the point will be awarded towards Central Cass. 14-9 here in this second set. Squirrels with Kovervig to serve, and this will be into the netting. Central Cass with the service there. Their first of the set, 4th of the match, and now it's 14-10. Minnesota Section Football Championships Thursday, Friday from the Fargo Dome. We'll have a handful for you on that. 3 of them on Friday. 3 of them on Thursday. coming up from the Fargo Dome. Whitney Mitchell trying to tip that one across, unable to get over the net. Point awarded here towards Kindred, and then playoff football in North Dakota 3 contest on yourliveevent.com on Saturday. As we're nearing the Dakota Bowl on November 15th, and the state volleyball tournament will also be at the Fargo Dome on the 21st through the 23rd of November. Vikings over the double block. Kovervig with the set. Back row attempt by Thompson. Rowland is there. Nice pass to McQuillan. Backs on the way for the Vikings. They will tip that across with Odegaard. Here comes Whitney Mitchell. Rowland with a good dig. Vikings will set outside. Right-handed swing. Thompson, Kovervig, and eventually free ball over by Cotton. Vikings a chance to utilize it here. Odegaard blocked in that block party. Coming in the middle here by Aspen Preen. Preen showing you the reason why. She is the 3rd all-time blocks career leader. Top 3 all-time here in Squirrel history. As you will see, Broughton head to the service line now for the Squirrels. Broughton unable to get that one across, and the Vikings will regain the advantage here at 15-12. Service upcoming for Kindred here with Odegaard. Odegaard on to serve, and that'll be a service error, the 4th one of the night here for the Vikings. 16-12. Central Cass leads it by 4 here on yourliveevent.com. Service upcoming for Preen. Rowland. The Vikings will see this with Sanders. Nice dig there by Broughton. Set outside. Izzy Thompson over the double block. Sanders. McKinney able to push this one across. A great spawn attempt by both Preen and Broughton. This one coming to the middle for the Vikings. Preen is there for the swing by Kittleson. And now a back row attack by Broughton, unable to get across the net. And the Vikings scrap out a point as they're back within 3. You've seen Region 1 as of late. In Region 2, the crossover matches, kind of been seeing Region 2 get the best of Region 1. Burroughs winning in 4 over Maple River. Grafton winning earlier this month against Central Cass. The Mayport CG Patriots sweeping by the Kindred Vikings as well. See if that continues with some more cross-region matchups over the last week and a half, as this is a big swing by Sanders with a monstrous kill. Taylor Sanders with her 6th kill of the evening, and that one gets the Viking faithful off their bench. 16-14 here. Vikings to the service line. Broughton, Kovic set outside. Thompson gets blocked. Thompson with another chance here, hits it on top of the block. McQuillan set. Sanders with another swing. This one trying to pancake it is Kegley, unable to do so. And Taylor Sanders in fuego here the last couple of points for the Vikings. 16-15, Central Cass leads it by 1 on the Bank North scoreboard here in set number 2. Squirrels took the first set for those of you that are just joining us. Central Cass 25, Kindred 23 in the first. Izzy Thompson from about 12 feet gets that one across the net. Set outside, Sanders with a little changeup, gets another one. Taylor with her 8th. Give the assist to McQuillan yet again, and we're knotted at 16 apiece. First tie since it was 2-2. Service here from the Vikings with Kittleson. Pushed across on the 3rd by Severson. Back set, this one pushed across them by McKinney. Kovervig will go to the outside. Izzy Thompson, right-handed swing block. Nice dig there, or nicely done by Kegley to keep it alive, and eventually Mitchell's going to earn the point. That'll be her 3rd, but great backup play there by Kegley after the block on the swing by Thompson, and the Squirrels take the point here at 17-16. Bussey back to the service line here for Central Cass. Bussey with the serve. Rowland is there. This one will go to the outside. Right-handed swing by Sanders. Down for another point. Taylor Sanders just keeps it moving here at 17 apiece. As Caitlin Brink will come on to the service line here as we'll get to our in-game update brought to you in part by Goldmar Commercial. Taking a look at some of the other scores across the way here tonight on your live event.com. Tri-State and Sargent County. Sargent County leads it 9-7 in that particular contest. Also going on, Maple River and Fargo Oak Grove tied at 1 set apiece as Thompson earns another point. And the Grovers and the Raiders tied at 1 set apiece on your liveevent.com. That in-game update brought to you in part by Goldmar Commercial. Goldmar Commercial has the skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland requests. Service off the ribbon. Keller is there. The Vikings will see this one with Sanders up and over on the third. Thompson, nice pass coming to the middle. Preen with the tip. This one across the net. A chance now for Sanders' right-handed swing, and eventually the block does come, and the point does go to Central Cass here at 19-17. Squirrels trying to put the Vikings away here in the second, get up 2 sets to love. While on the opposite side, the Vikings trying to see if they can scrap one across here in this second set. This one back and forth, quicker than a ping pong match. Outside goes Ava Cotton over the double block. Roland is there for the Vikings. Right-handed swing. Sanders down the line. Bussey able to help it out. Ava Cotton on the attack, unable to get it over the net, and the Vikings will take the point here, back within 1. Final for you also on your liveevent.com. Northern Cass sweeps by Lisbon on this Tuesday evening. Here's a swing across by Severson. Sanders tights over as Bussey will set this one to the outside. Ava Cotton, Brink with a nice dig. This one outside Sanders' right-handed swing. The Squirrels will see this one over with Ava Cotton. Brink, nice pass. McQuillan coming to the middle. This one tipped across by Odegaard. Kegley with the bump, back row tap by Thompson. That'll be down for the kill. Izzy Thompson with her 11th of the match. It's now 20-18. Again, a final in Lisbon. Northern Cass earns the sweep here tonight as the Jags now improved to 7-2 in Region 1 play. Lisbon drops to 1-9. Service here for Central Cass. Vikings with Sanders. Right-handed swing down. They somehow got that over. Great little help eventually by the Vikings with the bump there by McQuillan. Gives it to Taylor Sanders, and she's now in double digits with kills with 10. Also, Hankinson leads it 2 sets to none over Wymer Lidgerwood as well down in Hankinson. Ava Cotton, right-handed swing, gets it across. Rolling there with a sprawling attempt. Quickly across them by Preen. Covered nicely by Sanders. Free ball on the third will be in. Good location there by Kittleson. Going to put a 2x2 in the back left corner. And we'll see if Dana Stansberry calls a timeout. She does. On the Bank North scoreboard, the Vikings have tied this one up at 20 each on your liveevent.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
High school volleyball continues here in Castleton. Timeout on the court brought to you in part by Taupe Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan at Taupe Insurance for a quote or review of your policies at 701-347-4045. That again is 701-347-4045. That again, Taupe Insurance in Castleton. As the Vikings have tied this one up at 20 apiece, Kindred and Central Cass have both used a timeout each, as the Vikings will head to the service line here with Taylor Sanders. Vikings trying to tie this one up with a little late run here in Castleton. Kegley, nice pass to Bussey. Backs on the way. Here comes Ellenson. Nice little change up over for the kill. Ellenson gets her second kill. Mitchell will check in for Bussey. Also, Kovarovig will come in as well for the aforementioned Ellenson. And the Squirrels now lead it by 1 here at 21-20. Service here for Kovarovig. Carvig on the serve. Brink is there. Good pass to McQuillan. Set outside. Vikings right-handed swing across the net by Odegaard. Set. Here comes Ava Cotton down for the kill. Carvig gets the assist, and Cotton gets the kill here for the Squirrels. 22-20. Central Cass leads it by 2. Service with Carvig into the back right corner goes Brink. Kindred will come to the middle here, through on that middle swing by Kittleson. Our 4th kill of the contest. The Vikings back within 1. Service here for the Vikings will be with Collins McQuillan. McQuillan with the serve into the middle. Kavervig will come here. Back set on the way. Ava Cotton on top of the block. Sanders able to help it out. Vikings back set. Right-handed swing into the back row with Odegaard. And eventually Cotton punches this one across. Able to help it out is Rollins. Now you get McKinney. Thompson. Kavervig set outside. Ava Cotton. Was it touched or no? They're going to say there was a point awarded towards Central Cass, I believe, after it touched a Viking player. They're going to talk it over here to double check. Otherwise, it's 22 apiece. But they're going to say, nope, that point's going to be awarded here to Ava Cotton to make it 23-21. So they got enough of a tip by a Vikings block to allow the point after it went out of play. Broughton with the serve. Vikings here will utilize this with McKinney, and that one goes down by Preen. Preen with another block, and it's now 24-21. Set point opportunity here for Central Cass. Service for Broughton. Into the back there is Roland. Vikings. Free ball across. Right to Preen. Kovrig set outside. Thompson right down the line for the kill. Thompson's got her 12th, and the Squirrels take set number 2, 25-21. Our set recaps coming up next here in Castleton.
RDK is your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro is now Agassi Precision Ag.
RDK 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 is now Agassi Precision Ag. You heard that right. RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag. Same location, employees, and customer service you deserve. Visit us at planterdoc.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
High school volleyball here tonight on your liveevent.com. After the first set goes to Central Cass, 25-23. The Squirrels take the second set as well, 25-21. It's now time for our set recap, brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance, Wasleen Kramer Agency, here on your liveevent.com. in the set number 2, tied at 2, tied at 16 and 17. Central Cass went on a nice little run to finish things off after being tied at 17 apiece to win at 25-21. Thompson with a match-leading 12 kills so far for Central Cass. They have 3 aces to 4 service errors for the Kindred Vikings, led by Taylor Sanders with 10 kills. So far, the 1 ace by McQuillan with 4 service errors for the Kindred Vikings. Also, out-of-town scoreboard update for you. Thompson leads over Mayport CG 2-0 in Region 2. And going on in Milner, Sargent County looking to sweep the Tri-State Tigers here as well. We'll keep you apprised of some of the other scorers making their way across the region on the eastern side of the state. Congratulations goes to the Ada-Borup West Cougars as they make their way to the Section 8A Championship on Friday. Again, set recap brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance, Wasleen Kramer Agency. Service error for the Vikings with Collins McCullough will be into the net. Service error number 5 here for the Vikings. As Central Cass will take it. If there's any good omen on that, if you're a Viking fan, you took the first 2 points of set 1 and set 2 and eventually lost. We'll see if that streak continues here. Right-handed swing is through for the kill. Vikings with Greta McKinney earns the kill. That'll be her second, and Kindred ties this one up. Vikings trying to push it to set number 4. Well, for Central Cass looking for a sweep here tonight in a volleyball match that is just about 55 minutes old here in Castleton. Kovarevic back set Cotton. This one comes across and eventually earns the points. Ava Cotton with the kill. That'll be her 4th of the contest, and the Squirrels now lead it 2-1. So Central Cass to the service line as they will handle it with Broughton here. And the serve will be upcoming. Broughton with the serve into the back. Roland is there. Kindred will set this one outside. Right-handed swing by Sanders. Kovarevic. Back set, this one tipped by Mitchell. Good thought and idea with where that block was coming in towards the middle as Mitchell was trying to get it just across the net. And we're tied here at 2 apiece. Service for the Vikings coming with Kettleson. Into the back, Cagley. Good pass to Kovarevic. She will set. Here comes Preen. Sanders helps it out, but eventually a point will come down. He'll make it now 3-2. Central Cass trying to win their 23rd match of the season. Well, for the Vikings, looking for win number 19 here on this Tuesday night. Preen with the serve, unable to get that one across. Knotted at 3, so tied at 1-2, and now tied at 3 here on the 5th service error from the Squirrels, as you'll have Brink to the service line. Brink to come on here for the Vikings, who again are playing without Kennedy Bacco here this evening with an injury. So Brink to the service line here. There's some time for Coach Adam Schaefer to kind of figure out a little bit of the rotation if Kennedy can't play for the rest of the year, considering it's just under 2 weeks away before you get to the Region 1 quarterfinals. There's a big swing. We've seen a couple of those from the outside hitter throughout the season, and it continues tonight for the freshman here in Taylor Sanders. The freshman hits such a heavy ball. Makes it now 4-3. Vikings with their first lead in this 3rd set. Service here for Brink. Brink on the serve, and that'll be out for a service error for the Vikings. And we will have coverage of the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament. Audio-only coverage in Kindred from the quarterfinals through the championship, and then depending on the play-in matches, we will have a play-in match or 2 for video coverage on November the 8th. You can go to our website, yourliveevent.com, for the complete coverage of the Region 1. Also, Region 2 Volleyball Tournament in Grafton. Broughton into the back, good pass by Bussey, bumps this one out. That one will go to Thompson down the line. Roland is there, Brink able to help it. Vikings then with the free ball over on the 3rd. Quick transition game, Bussey back set, tip block. Tight, Sanders, right-handed swing, and a right-handed kill. Sanders with another point here. It's now 5-4. As Roland will come onto the service line here for the Vikings. Vikings with the libero here, and Leah Roland part of that state softball championship team as they took down Central Cass in Jamestown in early June. Swing, blocked. Vikings push it across. Broughton was there. Bussey set outside. Here goes Thompson on top. Able to help it out. McQuillan to the outside. Here comes Sanders with a tip. Bussey's there. Bumped on the way. Chance now for Ellenson on top of the block. Brink keeps it alive. McQuillan to the outside. Tip by Sanders. Bussey does a good job covering yet again. Izzy Thompson at the attack line. Rolling with the dig. This one pushed across on a dump opportunity by McQuillan. And now Broughton with a free ball over on the third. Vikings got to use it. Brink coming to the middle. Set. Right-handed swing by Odegaard. Blocked by Severson, and this one comes now for the Vikings with Sanders. Longest volley of the night. Bussey pushed outside. Here comes Thompson, right-handed side. Keller with the dig. Vikings, free ball over them by Brink. Kegley, Bussey coming middle. Severson, Keller keeps that one going. Sanders, right-handed swing off the block. Bussey is there. This one will go now to Thompson. Here comes a swing into the net, and the Vikings take the point at 6-4. Vikings lead it by 2 here in set number 3 as Roland heads back to the service line here for the Vikings. Roland on the serve. Kegley, Bussey, and this one pushed across to the back left corner. Vikings set middle. Here's a swing and attempt by the Vikings with Kate Odegaard. Can't get it across the net, and now it's 6-5. Service here for Central Cass as this one will be coming with Izzy Thompson. Thompson with the running jump serve. Vikings get this one across with Roland. Bussey set to the outside. Ava Cotton right-handed swing is down for the points. Cotton with the kill. We're knotted at 6 apiece. On the Bank North scoreboard, their new website, check it out at banknorth.bank. Again, that's banknorth.bank. Tied at 6 here in Castleton. As we'll see a free ball over by Keller. Bussey, back set. Here comes Ellenson on top of the block for the kill. Ellenson with the kill, give the assist there to Bussey. It's now 7-6. Service here for Central Cass as this will be with Izzy Thompson. Squirrels with the serve into the back to Brink. Kindred will see this one pushed across. Eventually goes to Kegley for Central Cass. Here's a swing, and this one will go out of play by Severson, and we're knotted at 7. This has very familiar feeling to set number 1. Set number 1, there were 7 ties. Neither team really could separate until the Squirrels did late. Here comes Ellenson tipped across, covered there by Sanders. Kittleson with the push. Central Cass, back bump on the way. Ava Cotton, a little power tip. McQuillan, this one will come to the middle. Pushed on the third there by Odegaard. Bussey set outside. Here comes Ava Cotton down the line as Roland. The Kindred Vikings right-handed swing, and this one will be out of play. Was there touch? There was no touch after the swing there by Odegaard to make it 8-7. Squirrels lead it by 1, trying to earn the sweep here tonight of the Vikings in this third set. This will be out of play. Service here, number 6 for Central Cass. Both teams with 6 so far here in the match. Service upcoming here for the Vikings will be with Collins McQuillan. As McQuillan has the serve. This one just over the ribbon. Quickly on the second goes Preen. For the Vikings, a little power tip across by Kittleson, covered nicely by Bussey. Back row attack by Thompson. Roland is there, set outside. Here goes McKinney. Kegley, Bussey, outside Cotton. Right-handed swing, does it get across? Yes, it does. They said it does touch a Viking player as well as this one gets over on the third. Bussey to the outside, Ava Cotton, and eventually the point will be coming on a double here for Central Cass, and the point will be awarded towards the Kindred Vikings at now 9-8. Sargent County earns the sweep tonight of Tri-State as Kindred leads it by 1. So Sargent County with the win improves to now 5-5 on the season. Tri-State drops to 0-10 in Region 1 volleyball play. For the Vikings here, free ball over on the third. Or to Central Casco. Back set. Here comes Ellenson. Utilizing the block is McKinney. McQuillan with the push back right corner. Nice looking spot. Cotton to try to stay alive as she runs up the 3 to 4 rows here. Everyone looks to be all right. Thompson, Cotton, and well, chasing that ball down. The Squirrels, however, trailing it by 2. 10-8 Vikings. Lead it here by 2. Service here for McQuillan as that one will go into the middle for Thompson. Bussey outside. Ava Cotton in the back to Roland. Nice looking pass there. Set outside. Here comes McKinney on top of the block. Cotton is there. Bussey to the outside. Ava Cotton off her back right heel. McQuillan back set on the way. Kindred will see this one blocked by Cotton quickly across the net. Great small attempt again by Thompson, and Cotton with a free ball over on the third. Where do the Vikings go? Sanders, this one comes to the middle, off the side of the swing there by Kittleson. Quickly pushed across net, and the Vikings get it over with McKinney. Central Cass set outside. Ava Cotton, right-handed swing down for the kill. Been some longer volleys in this set number 3 to earn some points for both teams. Both understand, talking on the pregame show with both Coach Autumn Schaefer and Dana Stansberry, saying this kind of has the feeling of as close as you could get of a postseason volleyball match without it being actually a postseason match in terms of win and you advance, lose and you're done, just for the simple fact of if you win this match, both coaches know that they got the inside track at a top 4 seed, barring some outcomes tonight of some other scores. This one will go out of play after the Vikings here with the swing by Greta McKinney, and we're tied at 10 apiece. 8th tie of set number 3. Service here for Kovarevic. Kovarevic on the serve, a little knuckler to Roland. McQuillan back bump on the way as this gets across by Odegaard. Kangley with the bump into the middle. Preen on top of the block. There's going to be Sanders. And eventually over on the third. Kovarevic coming to the middle. Preen down, and Sanders with the dig. Back on the Squirrels side. Kovarevic push outside. Here comes Cotton. Blocked. Cotton helps it up. And this gets over by Preen. Roland is there. Kindred coming to the middle, right-handed swing. Preen with the block. Sanders keeps it across, and then eventually over by Central Cass there with Gunnifson. Right-handed swing by McKinney, hits the ribbon, but they're going to say it hits the post as it hit the ribbon, and it'll be out of play, and Central Cass will take the point here at 11-10. 11-10, Central Cass leads it by 1 here on YourLiveEvent.com. Every point feels like it's worth 5 as of late. Abby Kovarevic with the serve. Vikings outside McKinney, right-handed swing on top of the block. Kovarevic here will back set on the way. This one trying to get tipped across with Mitchell, unable to get it over, and we're knotted at 11. As the Vikings will head to the service line here, as they will handle it with Kate Odegaard, the freshman outside hitter at 5'8". Odegaard on the serve into the middle. Kovarevic set. Here comes Preen across. Vikings with the bump. Here comes McKinney into the net. And point will be awarded towards Central Cass. As it's now 12-11. As you will see Central Cass here with the substitution as Broughton will come in. And head of the service line here as she does into the middle. Roland is there. Kindred dump opportunity covered by Thompson. Kovarevic set outside as Thompson with the little power tip down for the points. 13-11 here as Central Cass leads it by 2 at the midway point here of set number 3 on YourLiveEvent.com. Service here for Broughton. Roland is there. This will be a little joust at the net, won by McQuillan. Kovarevic set outside. Izzy Thompson with a big swing. Sanders with the dig. Joust this time, but coming in to the net and just grazing it is Collins, as now 14-11. As the serve will be upcoming here for Central Cass. Broughton with the serve into the back is Roland. Kindred will utilize this into the middle, and this will go out of play after this swing by McKinney. And now 15-11, and we'll get a substitution here as the Vikings will make a sub as Jenner Jordheim will check in, as Greta McKinney will check out here as the Vikings trailing it by 4 here in set number 3. Service on the way for Broughton. Roland. Here comes Jordheim, gets it across. Broughton with the dig. Kovacic set to the middle. Aspen Preen. And eventually we'll see this one here for Thompson off the top of the block. Roland is there, and eventually the point will come towards Central Cass. We'll get a timeout on the floor at 16-11 on the Bank North scoreboard.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
High school volleyball tonight on yourliveevent.com. Central Cass 16, Kindred 11 here. This timeout brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual. Contact Lindsey Johnson and the crew at Cass County Mutual in Castleton as they provide insurance products all of southeastern North Dakota. And find a local agent near you. Visit CassCountyMutual.com. Again, that is CassCountyMutual.com. Central Cass leads it by 5. First time out here for the Kindred Vikings in set number 3. Central Cass will have 2 timeouts remaining as well. Take a look at some other scores tonight. Sargent County with the sweep of Tri-State. Northern Cass sweeps by Lisbon. And also Oak Grove now leads it 2-1 over the Maple River Raiders in Fargo. Sanders gets it across on the third. Kovacic set outside. Izzy Thompson down for the kill. As he does it again, it makes it now 17-11. Central Cass up by 6 as we're nearing the latter points here of set number 3, and a set that Kindred's got to get. Broughton with the serve. Sanders is there with the pass to McQuillan. This one comes to the middle, hit over by Jordheim. Back set on the way. Whitney Mitchell over the double block. Roland. McQuillan trying to get that one over on the second does. Back bump on the way. Right-handed swing by Preen. Blocked by Jordheim. Eventually pushed over then by Mitchell. Where the Vikings go. They will back set. Right-handed swing down the line in for the kill. Kittleson earns her 5th kill of the match, and the Vikings get the side-out opportunity here, and now they will try to get a little bit of a run in them. 6 consecutive points rattled off by the Squirrels until Kindred heads back to the service line here with the aforementioned Kittleson. Lila with the serve. Kovacic set outside Izzy Thompson. This one will be out of play. Makes it now 18-12. Service upcoming here for Kindred will be with Kittleson. Kittleson with the serve into the back middle. Central Cass will see this one with Preen. Bumped across now to Sanders on top of the block. Kovacic. Here goes Thompson down the line. Roland is there. The Vikings help it out. Then Sanders gets it across, but it'll go out of play. Nicely done by the Vikings to try to utilize that. Eventually the point does come down. As it's 18-13 here. Service again will be out. Service there on Central Cass, and now it's 18-14. As Brink will come onto the service line. Caitlin here for the Kindred Vikings. A 4-point deficit for the Vikings. Brink with a little bit of the running jump serve into the middle. Central Cass will see this one with Mitchell over on the block. Roland is there. Set by McQuillan to the outside. Sanders with a big right-handed swing. Broughton trying to keep it alive with Cagley as well, but the point does come down to make it 18-15. Kindred here with Brink to the service line. Seeing Kindred do a good job in the first set, trying to come back from a deficit. They got it all the way to 24-23, 5 consecutive points. Trying to minimize that here a little bit in the third. Right-handed swing by Sanders, cross court for the kill. Taylor Sanders now with a baker's dozen in that category, and the Vikings are back within 2. Caitlin Brink on to serve here for the Vikings. Brink on the serve into the middle. This will come to the tight. Sanders with the right-handed swing. Kovervig, this one pushed by Severson. Sanders is there. McQuillan set outside. Sanders right-handed swing down the line. Kept alive by Broughton. Kovervig with the bump outside. Here comes Izzy Thompson down the line into the rafters, and eventually the point will be upcoming. Central Cass with the side out here leads it now by 3. Squirrels with 2 timeouts left in this set. While Kindred, they have 1. It's Region 1 volleyball here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Service by Bussey down the line. Roland is there. Kindred set outside. This one across the net. Thompson able to help it out. Pushed outside by Bussey. Thompson off the ribbon. Tight here. Pushed across by Sanders. Bussey will have an attempt now for Broughton into the back. Nice pass by Brink. Roland up and over as Bussey will set outside. Here comes Izzy Thompson down for the kill. 20-16 here as the Vikings trail it by 4 against Central Cass. Service on the way for Bussey. Roland, nice pass, pushed across the net. Cagley is there. Bussey set to the middle. Here comes Severson on top of the ribbon. Keller, as this one will get across on the third. Central Cass, Bussey backs it. Ellenson with a little push. Pushed right back across quickly by McQuillan. Here comes Thompson, right-handed swing. Brink is there. Central Cass will put up the double block, but it's not going to matter. Sanders with another kill. Taylor had 3 kills in the first set, 7 in the second, and 4 so far here in the fourth. Vikings back within 3. Roland with the serve. Into the back goes Cagley. Bussey backs it on the way. Right-handed swing by Izzy Thompson. Can't get it over as it's going to be in 4. And the Vikings back within 2 here tonight in Castleton. Service upcoming for Roland. Roland on the serve. Bussey, this one to the middle. Severson with a tip. Good spot, good thought. Just going to get it across the net. Now it's 20-19. If she does it, very easily could have been a point. Instead, the Vikings now will have a chance to tie this one up at 20 apiece. Back left corner, Bussey with the bump. This one pushed across eventually by Cagley. Vikings will see this one. Bussey to the outside, tight, and this point will be coming here to Kindred, and Dana Stansberry wants a timeout. The Vikings have rattled off 4 consecutive points, and we're tied here for the 10th time in set number 3.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
As we get to our in-game update, brought to you in part by Goldmar Commercial, taking a look at some of the other matches across the way here tonight. Up in Region 2, a large one. Thompson sweeps by the Patriots and Mayport CG and earns 2 big points up in Region 2. In Region 1, Sargent County with a sweep of Tri-State. Also, you had a sweep of Northern Cass against the Lisbon Broncos in Lisbon tonight. Oak Grove leads 2-1 against Maple River, and Weimar Lidgerwood and Hinkinson, it's the Pirates, up 2-1 heading into the fourth. That's a look at your out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you in part by Goldmark Commercial Real Estate. Tied at 20 here, Bussey to the middle. Severson, this one not going to get touched, and the point on the way makes it now 21-20. Kindred with the advantage here as they lead it by 1. Service here for Roland continues. Back set, Thompson on top of the ribbon. Keller helps it out. And then Brink and Roland just kind of look at each other in a miscommunication there. Can't keep the volley going, and we're knotted at 21. Vikings again down 20-16, took the lead now, back tied at 21 apiece as Thompson heads to the service line here for Central Cass. Thompson with the running jump serve into the back goes Brink. Kindred backs it on the way, right-handed swing by Sanders. Bussey, this one goes into the rafters and Plink goes around, and eventually the point will be coming here for Kindred. As now the Vikings back up by 1. Service here for Sanders. Taylor on the serve into the middle. Central Cass, we'll see Izzy Thompson over. Brink is there with the pass to McQuillan. Set middle. Bussey. Here comes Ava Cotton down for the kill. Cotton's got her 7th, and we're knotted at 22. Service here for Kegley. As Kegley will come onto the service line for the senior 5'7" libero. Back left corner. Central Cass with Bussey across, but it'll go out of play after the swing into the back, and a point here for the Vikings. Vikings 2 points away from pushing this one to set number 4, as we'll have a no substitution. As they take a look at the rotation here, make sure everything is good. Service here for Collins McQuillan. As you will see Bussey to the outside. Ava Cotton punches this one across with her left hand. And now you see Kindred push. Back left corner, Thompson is there. Bussey with the set outside. Cotton right-handed swing into the net. And now it's 24-22, and we'll see the substitution now for the Vikings here with Jenner Jordheim. And Kindred will have a set point opportunity here in set number 3. Service upcoming for Collins McQuillan. Just over the nets. This one here with Izzy Thompson. Free ball across. Roland is there. McQuillan with the set to the outside. Right-handed swing off the side of the block. This one kept alive, will be out of play, and this will be a point towards Central Cass. Well, the Vikings on the net violation. Nothing granted. Now it's 24-23. Central Cass with Kovervig to the service line as trying to tie this one up at 24 apiece. Otherwise, the Vikings will take the set and go to the 4th. Kovervig on to serve. Vikings here with Collins McQuillan to the middle. Kittleson on top of the block. Thompson is there. Cotton helps it out. Free ball gets over by Preen. Roland, McQuillan, back set. Right-handed swing across. Kovervig is there. Back bump on the way. Ava Cotton with another attempt. Little power opportunity. Sanders. Here comes Kittleson, right-handed swing. Cotton, this one by Preen over on the second. McQuillan with the push, back left corner. Cotton and Preen help it out. Back right to Sanders. McQuillan, this will be tight by Kittleson. Trying to the power tip. Kovervig is there and pushed across eventually by Kegley. Down for the points. Tied at 24. Tied at 13 apiece on the Bank North scoreboard. Service here by Kovervig. Kovervig with the serve, back right corner. Vikings will see this one. Backs under the way, tipped across the net. Kovervig will handle it here to the outside. Ava Cotton unable to get this one over as this will be out. And the point will be awarded here towards the Vikings at 25-24. Set point opportunity here for Kindred as the serve will be upcoming here with Kate Odegaard. Odegaard set point. Kovervig to the middle. Aspen Preen, little softball changeup down for the kill. Preen with the point and a timeout here for the Kindred Vikings. We'll break with them. Tie number 14 of set number 3.
At the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. great food, and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
Region 1 Volleyball here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Timeouts brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance here in Castleton. Set number 1 went to Central Cass 25-23. Set number 2 went to the Squirrels as well, 25-21. And we'll see where set number 3 goes here this evening in Castleton. I'll either get to our set recap coming up around the corner, or we will get to our post-match show and get to our final numbers and our Enbridge Energy Player of the Match. That and more still to come one way or another here. Timeout again on the floor as the Kindred Vikings have utilized both of their timeouts. Central Cass has used one so far here in the third. Service on the way for Broughton. Into the middle to Roland. This will go tight off the ribbon. And now Central Cass will have a match point opportunity. Broughton back to the service line. Broughton with the serve into the middle. Roland is there. This will go out, and Broughton finishes it off via the ace. Central Cass will earn the sweep here tonight in a match that goes 1 hour and 23 minutes in Castleton. Your final 25-23, 25-21, and 27-25. The Vikings and the Squirrels here tonight in Region 1 Volleyball. Central Cass improves to 23 and now 9 on the season, 7-3 in Region 1 play. Up next will be a volleyball contest against the Mayport CG Patriots on Thursday night right here in Castleton on YourLiveEvent.com. The Squirrels led by Izzy Thompson with 16 kills. Well, for the Kindred Vikings, they dropped to 18-14 on the season and 6-3 in Region 1 play. Vikings will be going down to Hankinson on Friday before hosting the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers on Monday on YourLiveEvent.com. The Vikings led by Taylor Sanders with 16 kills. Again, your final in a sweep. Central Cass 25-23, 25-21, and 27-25. Back with our post-match show and more coming up around the corner next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
On out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
As we come back on our post-match show, one of the setters here for the Central Cass Squirrels and Abby Kotrovic joining us here. Abby, first and foremost, congratulations on the win. Just take us through what this potential, rivalry match, obviously you knew was a big one, trying to earn a bye into the Region 1 standings. It doesn't guarantee anything, but it goes a long way. What'd you see from your club here tonight, Abby?
I mean, we put that ball down, and our passers, they were working in the backcourt really hard. We had so many scrappy plays, and so did they. They're a good team, and we just played very good tonight.
Yeah, talk about Kendra Broughton, obviously keeping some of those alive with Kegley as well. What did they kind of do tonight?
I just trust them in the backcourt, knowing that they're going to get it for me. I know that I can release whenever I need to, and I know that it's going to be a perfect pass almost every single time.
And then obviously your hitters with Thompson, with Preen, with Cotton, when they can put the ball down, what does that kind of do for you as a setter?
Honestly, it just gives our team a lot of fire, because if they can put that ball down, we know that we're going to be good tonight.
Abby, what do you hope to kind of bottle up from this one? You got a quality opponent in Mayport CG coming in on Thursday. Still a lot of volleyball left to be played before you get to that Region 1 tournament. But what do you hope to bottle up from this one going forward?
I hope that we continue to be scrappy and we cover every single ball, because that's what we've been working on at practice, and I just hope we take that to Mayport.
Take us through you and Bussy, your guys' relationship, obviously in a 6-2. How much do you talk kind of throughout the course of the season, and more importantly through a match like this, if something's working, across that net?
Yeah, we tell each other who's hot, and then we feed them that ball, and we tell each other what we need to fix with our hands, just what we need to do out there.
Abby, congratulations on the win.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you on a Halloween night.
Yes, thank you.
That again, Abby Kotrovic joined us. We'll continue after this here in Castleton.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton, or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
As we come back on our post-match show, again, your final here. Central Cass wins it via the sweep here tonight. Our Enbridge Energy players of the match. Part of the conversation here of Izzy Thompson. Also with her, we got to talk with Abby Kotrovic just moments ago, and Brady Bussey did a nice job at that center spot as well. Izzy Thompson with 16 kills, and obviously with Kotrovic and alongside with her, with Bussey, our Enbridge Energy players of the match. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. That is Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Izzy Thompson again with 16 kills in this one. Ava Cotton had 7. You had 3 apiece by Mitchell and Ellenson tonight. Well, for the Kindred Vikings, led by Taylor Sanders with 16 kills. Kittleson had 5. McKinney with 2. McCullen with an ace. Central Cass also had an ace with Kotrovic, with Kendra Broughton and Aspen Preen had 2. Squirrels with 7 service errors. Kindred have 5 here in this one, in a match that goes 1 hour and 23 minutes here this evening from Castleton. Some of the other finals across the way: Northern Cass with a sweep at Lisbon. Also, Sargent County earned a sweep against the Tri-State Tigers. Weimar Lidgewood and Hankinson is going for, and we'll take a look here in a moment between Maple River and Fargo Oak Grove as well. As again, Fargo Oak Grove and Maple River going to set number 5. That match also on yourliveevent.com between the Raiders and the Grovers. Again, Maple River and Fargo Oak Grove going to set number 5 on yourliveevent.com. That's a large one here in terms of the Region 1 standings, as Central Cass improves to 7-3. If the Raiders could go and beat Oak Grove, Maple River and Central Cass would be tied, but Maple River would own the head-to-head. Central Cass, again, improves to 7-3. And you have Northern Cass at 7-2. Kindred drops to 6-3 in the standings. Weimar Lidgewood, if they can beat Hankinson, goes to 6-4. If not, they would drop to 5-5. So that again is a look at your out-of-town scoreboard as well. Still to come this week on yourliveevent.com, some more high school football from the Minnesota Section Championships from the Fargo on Thursday and Friday. Check out our website for the matches and the contests we're covering there. Also, we will bring you the Section 8A volleyball semifinals championship, Ada Borup West against the winner of Kitson County Central, Fertile Beltrami. That's going on right now. Also, Hawley Wadena Deer Creek. And currently it's the Hawley Nuggets with a 1-0 lead over Wadena Deer Creek from Moorhead High. That match for you here on yourliveevent.com as well. So a very busy night into the weekend, and your final is Central Cass Squirrels pick up the win 25-23, 25-21, 27-25. They again improved to 23-9 on the season, while the Vikings drop to 18-14. That does it for our post-game conversation here this evening. Thank you so much for joining in, and make sure you join us for more high school sports coming up throughout the week. Coaches show tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, and then from there we will get to more high school volleyball Thursday, Friday, and potentially into Saturday, and high school football Thursday, Friday, and Saturday as well. We will have the Squirrels hosting Bishop Bryan at 3 o'clock here from Castleton, and then Shiloh making their way to Kindred for a Division A football contest. That'll be at 1 o'clock, and we'll have both of those games, including South Prairie Max at Lemoore Litchfield Marion, on your live event. Chase Miller signing off against Squirrels. Earn the sweep of the Vikings here in Region 1 Volleyball. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night.